cooking with the sun. Watch the dreadlock technique, a kitchen science. Golden shrimp, it's culinary brilliance. Inside stay soft, juicy like mango sweet. Outside crisscross, a texture you can't beat. Scotch bonnet hot, feel the tropical vibe rise. Heat, agave mellow, a sweet paradise.
Okay, welcome to another episode of Salt and Stride. Today we got a very special appetizer for you guys. We have an appetizer. We have a Jamaican inspired one. It is a Jamaican crispy shrimp dreadlock cocktail. So this is a crispy shrimp dreadlock cocktail, and this is going to be really fun, really easy for you. We appreciate your time. And I'm telling you, some of the ingredients here, we have a crispy flour mix. I have shallots. We got some cubed mango. As you can see here to my left, which will be your right, this is going to be the cocktail sauce that I've created. I blended this up, and we're going to walk you through this, guys, so you know. And you're going to really love this. This is a Mango Habanero cocktail sauce, which is really cool. It's got some allspice, salt, pepper. You got Scotch bonnet peppers, and we'll have all the ingredients listed on this show so you'll know the steps and ingredients needed to make this wonderful and beautiful appetizer. Here I have a Scotch bonnet, and Scotch bonnet is typically very well used in Jamaican. And we got some ground allspice. Allspice is a staple herb in Jamaica. And this is going to be really, really cool. I got the inspiration because I'm always trying to create for you. I'm always trying to go out of my way to get away from the boring type of food. So this is really cool because I was in the kitchen the other day and I had some music going. I had some Bob Marley going. And I like Jamaican music, and I got this inspiration to do this. Now, let's get started for you. So here, the shrimp that we're going to use, this shrimp is a 2135 shrimp. Tail on, deveined, clean. Okay? So this is going to be a wonderful show. You guys are going to have some fun with this, and we'll get going here. So in a crispy flour mix that I pre-made, you want to get your shrimp coated in flour. And I left the tail on for presentation purposes. And this, guys, normally what will happen is you'll always get bored of trying different foods. I know, at least I do. I get bored. So I like to try things that is new, that's different. By the way, guys, we're over 300 subscribers on this show. And it's not because of me, it's because of you. So I really appreciate your time and you subscribing and tuning into the show. This has been tremendous. And I'm going to keep these shows going for you. So we're going down. I got some grapeseed oil here. And grapeseed oil has a high smoking point, so it handles heat very, very well. My oil is just hot. It's nice and bubbling. There's nothing popping and flying everywhere. You want to be safe when you handle yourself in the kitchen. You want to be safe, definitely, with handling these Scotch bonnet peppers. As you can see, I'm wearing my gloves. I always wear gloves when I cook, but in particular, this Scotch bonnet pepper the Scoville is very high. It's just very hot. So when you cut it, and you're cutting this to make your cocktail sauce, your habanero mango cocktail sauce, be mindful that this pepper has oil. So once the oil hits your hands, you want to be mindful of that if you're not wearing gloves and you're just wiping your face, touching your face by mistake, and I've been there. This can burn your eyes out. Literally. I mean, this will send you to the hospital. So, and not to scare you, just be mindful of this and respect this pepper. It packs a punch. So, as I stated before, the ingredients will be listed down below. And this is going to be a really quick and easy, simple recipe and fun recipe for you guys. Appetizers are always a conversation starter. They always have a nice way of starting conversations, right? Sometimes you may get tired, you don't feel like cooking a full-fledged dinner. You can make this appetizer with a side salad, a garden salad. You can make it for weddings. You can make it for any type of special event. I got the inspiration to do this, and I'm telling you, this recipe, this cocktail sauce is going to really rock your world. By the way, this cocktail sauce, it can be used for different variations of things. So if you don't use all of this, you can freeze it. You can break it out if you want to do chicken nuggets. I've had it with chicken nuggets. I've had it with fried fish, fried foods, fried chicken in particular. Go for it. The sky is the limit. Your kitchen, you make the rules, you control the heat. Speaking of controlling the heat, you want to make sure that you add and taste. We always teach that on this show. I normally go with a little, about half of that, but if you feel like you need more heat, go with the full one or go with two, whatever you like. The more seeds that's in this, the hotter it's going to be. As you cut it open, you're going to see a lot of seeds. You can blend it up and put all of the seeds in there. I like to have a little bit of the seeds, remove some of the seeds. So I kind of like a balance what I do. Of course, with this mix, this crispy mix also can be used for frying fish, frying shrimp, frying chicken. But in particular, we had the shrimp in here earlier, and we always teach safety protocols. So with the shrimp being in here, you want to discard this. I have the flour mix here on the show, and I will be sure that you have the ingredients for the crispy flour mix. It's a really good crispy flour mix that you're going to find really well, really cool. So what you want to do is turn the shrimp. It's almost there. And the way, in a secret that you find out that the shrimp is cooked, it curls into a letter C. Not only it folds up into a letter C, it changes its form, it changes its shape. That's one indication that the shrimp is done. And what's the other one, guys? What's the other one? You know it. The color. When the color of the shrimp turns pink, that's when it's done. That's the way I was taught. You look for the letter C, it curls up, and when the color changes to pink, it's done. So we're almost there. And what we're going to do is pour this up in a nice cocktail glass. This is really cool. This is such a fun and inspiring recipe that I promise you, you will like this. Cilantro, we got some cilantro because we're going to go in with some garnish at the end with the cilantro. Okay, some of the ingredients I'm going to go over as far as this Mango Habanero Cocktail Sauce. As I mentioned before, I'll repeat it again. Cubed mango. You want to go with cubed mango that is frozen. You can buy this frozen in your local grocery store. I encourage you to do that because when you blend it cold and frozen, this cubed mango with a little bit of water, ketchup, Worcestershire sauce. I said it right, Worcestershire sauce. Okay, salt, pepper is going to go inside. White pepper, cilantro, shallots. It's about 12 ingredients that goes into this. I can't name them all, but I will have that. I just wanted to help you out there so you can get an idea. But anyway, when you blend this with the ketchup, it's going to get thick. Almost like a thick consistency. And that's the secret to cocktail sauce. You want to keep it cold. You want to keep that in the refrigerator. And when you keep it cold and keep it in the refrigerator, that comes out to be really, really good, because then you're going to see the consistency of the thick cocktail sauce. All right, this shrimp is done. We're going to pull it off. And of course, we want to drain it here. A nice clean towel. Just kind of just let the oil come off of that. Right there. Didn't take long at all. Takes minutes and seconds. Okay, this is cool. Now, regarding seasoning the shrimp, you don't really season the shrimp. And the reason why you don't do that is because you're going to have the ingredients of the seasoned rice. This is a seasoned flour. So it has the similar ingredients of what I put in the cocktail mixture. Of course, salt, pepper. You got your Caribbean cayenne seasoning in here. You have your ground allspice, ground thyme. Thyme is huge in Jamaica. The ground thyme, and pretty much like ground allspice. Those are staple seasonings in Jamaica. As far as me eating Jamaican food, you'll find that in a lot of their foods and a lot of their dishes there. Okay, so we have here the shrimp. How pretty that is. Look how cool that is. All of your seasonings is going to come in this flour and in this Mango Habanero cocktail sauce. Okay, here we go. We're going to bring it home, as I say. We're going to go right in the center with this beautiful mango. Look at that. Beautiful mango habanero sauce. And that's thick. You see how thick that is? Now, you want to have, as I forgot to mention, this is organic blue agave. So, of course, this is going to be hot from the habaneros, okay? But to balance the sweetness, you want to make sure you add a little bit of the blue agave into this cocktail mixture, and also fresh squeezed lime juice. Freshly squeezed lime juice. I prepared this for you already. We're going to breeze through this, finish it up. Look how pretty that is. Yeah, just going to go on the outside. We're going to put our dreadlocks on the outside of this beautiful fried shrimp cocktail, Jamaican inspired. Look how pretty that is, right? Gonna go here. Get that guy to kind of sit right. And guys, these have been already peeled and deveined. Look how nice that is. Beautiful, gorgeous. Let me get this pan out the way. We're gonna get some close-ups, clean up my mess, and we're gonna show you what the final product looks like. Such a fun and inspiring recipe. Okay, a quick note, as I need to mention to you guys that when you're seasoning your shrimp, discard this shrimp once again, because this flour, discard this, throw this away. After I'm done here, this will go in the trash. The seasoned crispy flour mix will be used new, totally separate, because why? Contamination. You want to be mindful of contamination. The oil that I had behind me, that I placed behind me, that will be discarded and thrown away. Why? Because you don't want to fry any other protein, fish, or potatoes or whatever in this oil, this shrimp oil. You want to keep your oil separate. If you're going to fry chicken, have separate oil for that. If you're going to fry shrimp, separate oil for that. Shrimp, if you're going to fry shrimp, separate oil for that. Why? It's contamination. And you want to be safe and you want to protect you and your family. So we always display recipes on this show, but we always can learn something at the same time, right? We can learn and grow together. And that's the uniqueness about this show, is that we teach daily kitchen mastery. Now, here we go. That's the dreadlocks. That's the presentation. This is so cool and so fun. Put you some music on. Put some music on, vibe out. Call your neighbor. Call your sister, brother. Call your friends. Make a few of these. Side salad, good Jamaican music, or whatever music you rock out to or you vibe to. You set the tone in your kitchen. You set the tone in your house, right? Have some fun. Now, look what we're going to do. That goes down there just like that. And we're going to take this cilantro just to make it pop and make it sing, right? Music is singing, right? So here we go. We're going to go in just as a little garnish with this sprig of cilantro, just to give it some color, you know, just a little bit of that Jamaican vibe. As in Jamaica, they say everything is irie. Well, everything is all right. We're going to make it all right because we're going to make it feel all right. And we're going to make it taste all right. That's what we do here on this show. Look at that. Beautiful presentation. Very nice. Okay. It's done. We got our dreadlocks rocking. We got our sprig of thyme, cilantro, I'm sorry. We're going to add a little bit more cilantro just to spice it up, pick it up a bit. Might as well have a little fun here before I let you go. Right? There you go. This is the recipe I created for you. I call this the Jamaican Dreadlock Crispy Shrimp Cocktail. Enjoy. Have fun. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you guys next time. And thank you for tuning in for another episode of Salt and Stride.